I met Sharon back in 2000 at Evergreen Valley College in trigonometry class. Fast forward 14 years later, who knew that that one encounter of me asking her what page we were on would lead to me standing here as one of her maid of honors giving a speech at your wedding. Sharon, you are the bestest best friend any girl can ever have, and I am so lucky you are mine. Your heart is so pure, your advice is definitely not sugar-coated, and I can always count on you. You are the one person I can run to any time of the day for anything, and I thank you for that. And I am so happy you found your Prince Charming you've always wished for. When Sharon and I were about 21 years old, we hoped we would be married, possibly with children, by the time we hit 25. Then 25 hit, nope, no luck. We pushed it to 28, then to 30. Now, here we are today, 31, and you're married, and myself, 32, and pushing it to 35. We have had quite a life together, filled with a lot of love, adventurous, spontaneous, crazy wild times, and quite a few epic Vegas trips that nobody could ever replace. Not to mention, several times we ended up wearing the same clothes or shoes without even planning it. And to this day, we add on to those memories. As we've gotten older, I know we don't see each other as much or talk as often as we used to in our 20s, but just know that I love you and I will always be here for you, even when you are old and wrinkled with a cane. You are truly my ride or die chick. So some people might wonder what a ride or die means. So I'd like to share a story today about Sharon. Back in 2012, on one of our Hawaii trips, one of the things to do on North Shore was to go swimming with the sharks. So me and Sharon wanted to be adventurous and go swimming with the sharks. The next day, we woke up at 5 a.m. in the morning and hopped on this little boat to go swimming with the sharks. There was about, So there was about 6 to 8 other people on this little tiny boat, and as the sharks disappeared, we got deeper into the ocean. Our immediate reaction was OMG. Then we looked at each other and we started fist pumping and cheering, shark bait, shark bait, shark bait. The other people looked at us crazy, but we just giggled and continued to take selfies with the possibility of it being our last pictures alive. We could have been attacked or eaten by sharks in some freak accident, but we didn't care at that point. We were just down, always down for whatever, whenever. And this is a definition of a ride or die chick. Literally. Sorry, Mom. Well, there are many stories I could tell you about Sharon today. Ones that will make us laugh and cry, as well as inappropriate ones I would never repeat, but then we would be here forever. So I'll end it with this. Sharon, you are my soul sister and my best friend. You are definitely one of a kind, and Timmy, you are one lucky man to snag her. As for Timmy, I met him in SF outside of a club about 7 years ago. Sharon met him a weekend or two prior, and she wanted me to meet him. I remember her saying something like, Rose, I met this Chinese guy in SF. He's really nice. Dude, he's hella tall, Rose. Well, she wasn't exaggerating because I literally had to tilt my head all the way up when I met him, and I swear he bent his whole body forward to shake my hand. So during the first few months of dating, Sharon was a little shy. Yes, Sharon was a little shy. So she dragged me along on their dinner dates the first few months. Timmy was basically whining and dining the both of us. Sadly, he didn't know at that time that Sharon and I can drink a lot. So We always had a hefty bill. Well, technically, Timmy always had a hefty bill. That was the first sign that showed that Timmy was down for her. Not because he paid for dinner and drinks, but because he accepted this 2-for-1 deal early on. Ever since I met Timmy, he's been nothing but a true gentleman, and his heart is as pure as Sharon. He has loved Sharon unconditionally. He has accepted Sharon completely and has never ever tried to change her, which is smart because we have this short saying that goes, if you don't like it, then bounce. And as you can see, he hasn't left her side. Several years later, a few minor complaints about Sharon and Timmy's Sharon complaints from Sharon about Timmy's ridiculous Jordan collection, taking hostage of their closet and his toys taking over their loft, and Timmy giving shit to Sharon about stealing his thunder on his birthday and celebrating it like it was hers. So here we are today. So besides these very minor things, they are very, very perfect for each other. Their respect, trust, and love for one another is unbreakable, and anyone would be envious of them. They complement each other and balance each other well. And finally, they tie the knot. Sharon and Timmy, congratulations. I wish you a long and happy life together. May your lives continue to be filled with love, laughter, adventurous, random duets in the car on long road trips, and lots of baby making. So when your friend can meet your cute half Korean and half Chinese kid. I love you both. So let's raise our glasses and cheers to the happy couple.